The big story tonight, the lifeline to the lower Outer Banks is closed.
NCDOT shut down the Bonner Bridge after engineers found it is not stable enough to carry traffic. Chopper 10 was above that span recently, and until crews can repair the bridge, people trying to cross the Oregon Inlet will have to take emergency ferries. 10 on your side's Lauren Compton is live on the Outer Banks tonight.
Tom, this was especially difficult for people because this closure of the Bonner Bridge was done suddenly and without warning. A lot of people were not able to plan for this. We've heard from several people who say they crossed the bridge this morning only to return this afternoon and this evening to find it closed. Anyone who ventured towards the Bonner Bridge was greeted by this: officers and flashing lights. The bridge is closed due to safety issues, and it's unclear when it will reopen.
I'm not very happy about it because this is the time of the year we fish for stripers. So our striper fishing is done.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation says sand has eroded the support structure of the bridge, making it unsafe for drivers. Now the only way the 5,000 people who live on the Hatteras Islands can get to the mainland is by ferries. Alan Burris is the vice chairman of the Board of Commissioners. He lives in Hatteras Village and represents the area.
We're also really frustrated with the whole mess of it. We've been fighting this since '92.
Burris told 10 on your side NCDOT has hired a contractor today to repair the bridge, but it will take 15 days for their equipment to get here. In the meantime, residents' concerns are mounting.
It's medical, pretty much, that we worry about the most. Getting those people taken care of, be sure that they get in and out. A 3-hour ferry ride is not conducive to somebody that's sick.
The Bonner Bridge also carries the main power line to the Hatteras Islands. So if repairs take too long, Burris says residents could be without power.
The concern, too, if Bonner Bridge gets any worse, our electricity comes from across there as well, comes across from that bridge. So I'm sure they're already looking to see what alternative ways they can get electricity, which we don't have any. That means we'll have to make our own here with generators.
There are more questions than answers, but residents are prepared to do the best with what they have.
We just do the best we can. We'll take it 1 week at a time and work through each, one day at a time, really, and work through each problem as we go forward.
Now, NCDOT has not given an approximate time on when the Bonner Bridge could reopen. We've heard it could be a couple of weeks, a month, maybe even longer. 10 on your side wanted to know why NCDOT made the decision today to close the Bonner Bridge. Why did they sound the alarm? We asked commissioners who say they don't know the answer to that question. We also asked NCDOT officials who have not gotten back to us. Now, the ferries are going to be the only way that people can get back to the mainland, and we're told that some of those ferries are already filling up. We have the schedule for you on wavy.com. Reporting live at Bonner Bridge, Lauren Compton, 10 on your side.
In the meantime, emergency ferries are providing extra service. Tomorrow, you can expect a full schedule of runs between Stumpy Point and Rodanthe. The earliest ferry will leave Stumpy Point at 5 a.m. and from Rodanthe at 6. County officials are also working with people who need help getting critical services off the island, such as cancer patients who need treatment. The Coast Guard will also assist as needed with any medical emergencies that need transportation.
A lot of Outer Banks residents are upset with environmental lawyers. For years, they've blocked the construction of a new Bonner Bridge. Today, we spoke with a member of the Dare County Board of Commissioners.
You know, I've served on the Dare County Board of Commissioners for 13 years. It was supposed to start under construction my first year on the board. It's just ridiculous that we have this problem today. They're cut off because special interest groups are doing everything they can to keep this bridge from being replaced.
Chairman Judge said the current problems are not caused by NCDOT not doing the work, but caused by obstacles put up from doing the work.
And we are hearing from the Southern Environmental Law Center, one of the groups that's been fighting a new Bonner Bridge. Their statement reads, NCDOT's plan to build a new bridge in the exact same place over the Oregon Inlet and along NC-12 is going to cause the exact same problems that led to today's bridge closure. The ocean will continue to scour the new bridges, and the people of Hatteras Island will continue to be stranded by NCDOT's poor planning.
Well, the Department of Transportation has been trying to get a new span built since the late 90s. Planners have had to overcome numerous financial and environmental hurdles. In July of 2011, the agency awarded a $215 million contract for design and construction. You were looking at animation of what the new span would look like. You could see it would be built parallel to the old Bonner Bridge. But in October, the Southern Environment Law Center appealed a federal judge's ruling to allow construction, which put the project on hold. Environmentalists want to see a 17-mile-long bridge that runs parallel to the Outer Banks instead of over the fragile sand. At last check, NCDOT is still trying to win the latest court battle to get the new bridge built. We have expanded coverage on this closure on wavy.com. You'll find previous stories and links to the latest from NCDOT.
And back in 2007, 10 on Your Side put together a series of stories on the decaying Bonner Bridge. And our cameras got these up-close shots of the damage. They're pretty revealing. We took a boat under the bridge to show how the underneath of that structure had deteriorated. So much concrete had worn away, you can see the steel rebar underneath.
A 10 on Your Side viewer asked us about dredging and its effects on the bridge. We've reported a dredger has been removing sand in the Oregon Inlet for years now, keeping the channel open to boats. We are looking into this matter for you. We'll let you know if engineers think dredging has anything to do with the damage.
And watch Wavy News 10 tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. for any overnight developments. We'll be monitoring the traffic and ferry routes around the Bonner Bridge.